All right, everybody, welcome to the September 2021 K9s Warriors graduation. My name is Jason Snodgrass, and I'm proud to be the Chief Operating Officer of K9s for Warriors. Before we get started, we like to open with the singing of the National Anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. So those who are able to stand, please stand. The American flag's right here. We've got Lori Stratton from Beach Church, Jacksonville, to sing the National Anthem. Yeah, just fix it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That was awesome. Thank you, Lori. And to lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance, we've got Samantha Blair from our Warrior Operations team and a Navy spouse.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And if everybody will have a seat. Before we begin, we've got a special presentation. We're super excited to have members of the Boeing team here today. We've got Mr. Warren Helm, the Boeing Jacksonville site executive, and Ingrid Morales, who is from Boeing Global Engagement, and Mr. Helm would like to make a couple of remarks.
How's that? Can everyone hear me? All right, thank you. Good afternoon. I'm Warren Helm. I'm the site director at Boeing Jacksonville. It's my honor to be here with all of you to celebrate this momentous occasion. I want to begin by congratulating all the warriors and the dogs for the hard work and dedication that brought you to this point. In Jacksonville, I lead a team at Boeing Cecil Field who provide modifications and repair work on several types of fighter jets, including the Blue Angels, for the U.S. Navy, Marine Corps, and some Air Force work. More than 75% of my site of the workforce are made up of veterans who once wore the uniform for our armed forces too. They bring their commitment and pride to this country every day with them to the hangar when they come to work each day. At Boeing, we acknowledge the service and sacrifice of our veterans and their families. We see the true value of veterans and their relatives and actively work to further their success. We partner with organizations like K9s for Warriors, so our military veterans and their families are able to thrive long after service. We know this contribution, which we've made, will help support the invaluable work K9s for Warriors do here. Anyone who has ever been blessed to own a dog knows how special that bond truly is. I brought my family with me because we love dogs ourselves. They're awesome. Dogs find a way to love and comfort us like no one else can. I pray today's ceremony is the beginning of a long and happy companionship that benefits both the warrior and the K9s tremendously. Thank you for your service and congratulations once again.
Thank you. You want to do this? That's amazing. amazing. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you. I'll come around the other side here. Thank you. That's great. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that. Lindsay's the custodian of the check.
Beginning of a partnership and a relationship, we've had the pleasure of taking a tour, and I think I speak for all of us and how impressed we've been and how we cannot wait to see the dogs, and we wish we could cuddle with them today. So thank you for having us here. We're just pleased.
Yeah, thank you again to our friends at Boeing. Thank you. All right, so let's get to what we came here to do and graduate our 690th Warrior dog teams. All right, let's just jump right into it. Our first graduate this evening is Justin and Duke. Duke is sponsored by the Low Country Foundation for Wounded Military Heroes, who are an incredible group of volunteers based in Bluffton, South Carolina. They've supported K9s for Warriors through the PGA Tour's Birdies for the Brave program. The program is now in its 11th year and has raised $1.5 million or more for veteran service organizations. Duke is named in honor of Pete and Lynn Dukas, who are longtime supporters of the Low Country Foundation and members of their leadership team. And we could just give a shout out to Pete and Lynn, who are watching live on Facebook this evening. They couldn't be here today. Duke was donated to us by Christy Seymour right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Christy has donated 7 poodle puppies to K9s for Warriors now. She's in attendance with her granddaughter, I believe, here. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for coming. Duke was part of our Alabama prison program, and upon return, he was raised by Susan Reiger. I think Susan is here. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Say hi to Susan. All right. Our next graduate is Kevin and Russell. All right. Russell was sponsored by Alice Zelinsky and the Lieutenant Dennis Zelinsky II Memorial Fund. Russell was named in honor of Alice's brother-in-law, Dennis Zelinsky II's uncle, who passed away in 2014. Russell came to us from the Nassau Humane Society, and Russell was trained as one of our first dogs to graduate from our trainer apprentice program right out at Gold Family Campus. We've got Jacob and Ranger. Ranger is sponsored by longtime K9s for Warriors partner Stryker, one of the world's leading medical technology companies. You've probably heard that name a couple of times because Stryker has sponsored 31 K9s for K9s for Warriors. 2 dogs in this class actually from Stryker. 22 of them have graduated out of the 31 that they've sponsored so far. They were sponsored in partnership with the PGA Tour and the 2018 Charles Schwab Cup Championship Golf Tournament in Phoenix. And he was named in honor of a military veteran on the Stryker staff who had graduated from the U.S. Army Ranger School. Ranger came to us from the Southeast Volusia Humane Society and was also, again, part of our apprentice trainer class. Next, we have Dennis and CJ Ahepa. CJ Ahepa was sponsored by Ahepa Service Dogs. Ahepa has sponsored 44 service dogs to date, 20 of which have already graduated with their warriors. The funds for CJ Ahepa were raised by the Daughters of Penelope, and the name was selected in honor of one of their members. CJ Ahepa was puppy raised in part with Pam Craner and Danielle Caro-Pepe. So they're here today, if you can just raise their hands. All right. I hope I got your name right. CJ was CJ was donated by Audrey Ross to Forest City Standards in Apopka, Florida. CJ started his puppy raiser with Danielle, and then at 7 months was transferred over to Pam Kramer to complete his training. And with Pam's guidance, he became our first advanced level puppy to graduate from the program. So they're here. And one thing that's super exciting about CJ and Dennis, this pairing, Dennis is a Marine, so the Moss Creek Marines donate $5,000 for every Marine Corps graduate that we have. That's awesome. And Pam, how many dogs have you raised now? 6? 8 dogs. Okay. Cool. Good job. All right. Our next graduate is Brandon and Star. Star is sponsored by longtime K9s Warriors partner Stryker again, one of the world's leading medical technology companies. And again, they have sponsored 31 dogs with 22 graduating, 21 and 22 in this class tonight. Star was sponsored as part of Stryker's partnership with the Tour and the Northern Trust Golf Tournament right in New Jersey. Star is the name of Stryker's total ankle replacement apparatus. And Star came to us from ARC Animal Rescue. All right, let's give this class a hand. All right, we like to keep our graduations brief, so I thank you everybody for coming and everybody watching on Facebook, and I hope everybody has a great weekend.